are back. We are back. Sorry about last week, folks. What happened last week? Oh, we had to lay some carpet.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Can you hear us? Can everybody in the house?
I think you can because I just had it on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Apologies, we weren't live last week. We did a last minute change of plan.
Yeah.
We're going to lay some carpet for my appearance.
Your mum. And put up some kitchen. What do you call them? The rails.
Yes.
And
a bit of DIY.
Bit of DIY. We were like wicker men, weren't we?
Yes. So apologies for
we're back.
the last minute one on that one, but yeah, we're back.
Yeah, but when your mother-in-law has a roll of carpet and it's in your living room, yeah, you won't rest.
No, I wasn't going to hear the end of that one, was I?
No. So that has been done. So yeah, there's a lot of familiar faces here again. So glad you could all join us. It's quite a nice day here today. How was the heat? Wasn't it heat wave last week, wasn't it as well?
Yes.
So I mean, would anybody have come and seen us? It was so sunny. We couldn't blame you for making the most.
You're probably
of it.
all too busy enjoying yourselves.
So yeah, we can see a lot of familiar faces. We've got Peter and Joanne. We've got Ian and Roxy. John and Sandra, Jerry and Dan are here as well.
Hello.
Ken goes cruising. They are here, but Ken is packing because they're off on a cruise. So we'll wish
Graham
them
and Claire as well.
a fab cruise. Yes.
Michelle. I hope Ken
Lauren
is Ken doing your packing as well, Lindsay? Or
is he ironing?
I don't know. I was wondering, is he packing?
Deborah's here as well.
Life in the Parks. Hello.
What is this black thing?
I think they're waves. They're like emojis.
Oh, I see.
And apparently, I can see it on the phone, but I can't see it on our chat on the screen. There's like a leaderboard thing now for live chats.
Yeah, so if you see like the crowns and things like that, that means different levels of interaction or something like that.
So I can see number one at the moment is Jerry and Dan. So congratulations on that.
Well done.
Yes.
This evening I'm partaking in a Thatchers, as our friends call it.
Yes.
And this one's the haze one. It's quite refreshing. You did have a lemon one.
Lemon one.
Gavin had lemon for his business. That's the thing. They are like pop. This is like apple tango to me. See,
I'm on. I bought G&T.
he's on the G and the T.
So I don't know what everybody else is drinking. Let us know.
Yeah. So we thought we'd just say cheers to all of you guys for joining us. So
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
And evening cheers.
Yes. Hope you all have a great week.
Yes.
So what are we talking about this
we've
evening?
got not a huge amount planned. We've got a lot of bits to talk about around our upcoming cruise, which we've only just booked.
Yeah, that was.
So we'll tell you about that later on.
Very impromptu. What's the word?
Impromptu.
Yeah, it was impromptu.
We'll tell you about that later on.
We will digress.
If you've got any questions, please make sure you start it with question. Makes it a lot easier to see. I can see
We've got one.
Somebody got a question in at 10 to 6 this evening.
So that's a very important question. Probably because they realised how much we gabble on and how much we digress. So they thought we'd get it in early. We'd actually see it first and we'll answer it. So we will. So we'll begin with that one. Should we do the question?
Well, but before we do that, please make sure you give this a thumbs up.
Okay.
We have 106 people watching, so it'd be nice to get 106 thumbs up.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice, wouldn't it?
So the question is,
right.
Can you put it on the...
I'll put the question there for you then. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, God, why is the font so
That's
strange?
an awful font, isn't it?
Is that yours?
Yeah, it must be something that I've changed or not.
Oh, no. What happened there? I like this question. Good evening, guys. Hope you're well. We really like the sound of a Virgin cruise. We are massive party animals. Are they quieter places? There are. They definitely are. We said this a few times when we were on the ship. It can be what you want it to be. Yeah. It's one of those things. Sometimes you get the wrong impression of a cruise line based on what a lot of other people show. And I don't think the Channel 4, was it Channel 4, Channel 5? There was a program. I don't think that really helped. Because it made it look really, really party. And our vlogs. Yeah, but we do like a lot of fun. However, I will say this. There are times when you don't feel like partying, and that's completely fine.
Yep.
There are places like the dock, the back of the ship is really chilled out and relaxed. And even if you go there to the dock house, like they play live music and things there, and it's not always like rah, rah, rah. There is karaoke sometimes. I mean, like I said, it does change. Obviously, like most ships, you will have, say, could be a live band between 8 and 10 or something, and then something else will change. But it was very peaceful and relaxed. I mean, they do things like yoga, and I'm sure they do like meditation.
It's not a full on. It's not
always what you see in the day. There will be times and places you can lie and chill out on that ship, and you wouldn't know. It was like, I would say you wouldn't know it was a party ship. It's not a party ship. That's the point I'm making. It's really chilled out and relaxed, isn't it?
I'd say that the most partyish night will always be Scarlet Night. Yeah. That's where the whole ship kind of gets involved. Even then, you'll find quiet places. Like if you go to the dock area, that is quiet.
And what's that place? They do the cake. No, that's always seems quite quiet. But they do the afternoon tea. But there's that other place where they've got the games and you can play like Scrabble and stuff, and they've got the arcade. What is that called? That's escaped me, and I'm sure it escapes me every time. But there's like, they serve the chicken wings and they've got the cakes. That always seems relatively quiet. But yeah, the dock and the dock house, that always seems to be quite quiet at the back.
You know, the last one we did was a full nighter. I think it was bank holiday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Out of Portsmouth. So it was the first one. A lot of pent up partying needed. So that one was quite crazy, but that's why if you go on other ones,
we've been on longer cruises where we've been on the Med, and it's not, there wasn't that intense. Like, we did have quieter nights. So nights you just get chatting to people as you would on a normal cruise. I'd say the entertainment is quite lively, but again, it's what you want it to be. I don't think you have to feel forced to party.
No.
So we answered the question.
I think we have. There's a lot of people saying hello.
It's nice to see when everyone
Lauren,
talks
see Life in the Parks there, Tom Cruise, Deborah. I'm just working through, see if I can see any questions, because it does stick out a lot easier, doesn't it? Errol, good evening. Yeah, like I was saying, though, it's nice that everyone chats to each other, and nice to see the community we've built is all getting together. Again, if you are not already in our Facebook, make sure you head over to Facebook. You will find the Cruise Monkeys group, and if we can answer your questions, other people will. So that's a good place to go, and you get to see and meet other people, like-minded cruisers. Just seeing, literally just watched Tour Caribbean Cruise on RV Vlog. Oh, we loved that. We did. That was amazing.
That was really nice. Do you know what I loved about that? I think we booked it very last minute, and this is something I've come to learn and love about cruising. I tend to find the ones we book last minute always seem to work out better.
Yeah.
And Arvia was quite last minute. I think we booked it on, I want to say something dull, like the day before Christmas Eve. When we booked Arvia.
It was about 4 weeks or sailing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we went on, we'd already booked Celebrity Beyond. We'd been saving. We paid for that. It was all paid off. And then we were like, oh, okay, so we're going to the Caribbean. We went on Celebrity Beyond. We came home for all of about 10 days, and we flew straight back to the Caribbean. Yeah, that was an experience, because you got to see 2 cruise lines back to back. And it was an eye-opener. There are things they do well, and when you compare them, they're fantastic. It's amazing how a cruise line can change the whole dynamic of a cruise just by what they do.
When we went on Arvia, it had just come off as Christmas cruise, which was quite controversial, I think, because things were going right. Well, it's the first cruise it had done.
Maidens are.
So we had a lot of people come up to us and say, oh, what are you thinking of it? Is it as bad as what you thought? And it's like, actually, it was really good. We really enjoyed it, didn't we?
Really good. Really good.
With some great excursions as well. The one that always stands out to me is Martinique. The day we did, was it Callan J in the
it was his birthday as well, and he was such a lovely guy. And the bit I loved is when he had loads of rum punch made. His mum had made them and put them in the back, and it was funny because he picked us up and we were driving along, and you could hear him clunk in the back, and I just loved the way he went, "That's the babies," and we were like, what's he on about? And he said, "They're the babies for later." And he took us to this place on the side of the road, local trader guy, and we had coconut. We had a whole coconut each.
He said, you have to drink the whole coconut.
Drink the whole coconut. And then when we were driving, he said, you're drinking it all because I want to make sure you're hydrated, otherwise you'll get very tired. He said, for what I've got in store for you. And we were like, oh God, what is happening here? And when we stopped at, was it our first beach? He opened the boot of the van. We all stood underneath. He pulls out the little cups, and there it was. There was all this funky. Well, no, it was the market, wasn't it? Sorry, it was the market first, and it was like there was passion flower, passion fruit. It was like actual seeds. It was like really. I remember we were like, oh, this is a unique text. I remember I saw at the back. It was like, oh, trying to swallow it was really thick. But other than that,
went to an amazing beach. And it was really, as we came back, there was loads of queues coming to town. Because he was a registered taxi, he could use taxi lanes. We got back. If
any of you are going to the Caribbean, on your itinerary, check out Caribbean Island Tours. It will help them out a lot. They're really good. We've had a lot. How many have we done with them now? Quite a few.
So I think we did 2 on that one, and we did 1 on Celebrity with them. So we did 3 basically within a month.
And they've all been fantastic. The guides are so knowledgeable. They make you, by the time you come off that trip, you feel like you know everything that did.
Awareness was brilliant with us as well.
Fantastic.
And the way it works for them, you pay the deposit, and then once you're there, you pay the guides in cash. Brilliant. Really works well. That. And it's so much cheaper than using the cruise lines as well.
And so, very immersive, I would say.
There's not a question, but I've seen this a couple of times.
Oh, God.
So do you want to make a video on that now?
We could try. It's one of those things that I do know how to tie bow tie, and we learn. It took us a long time to learn how to do it properly. We watched these people, didn't we, on the YouTube, and there was this one, and he was on about doing this and putting the parrot on your shoulder, and then you've got the elephant's trunk, and then you have to pull his ears forward, and it was weird. Anyway, he did it that way, and that's how we remember it. But it's become one of those things where sometimes we just, like when you tie a school tie, you don't really think about it, do you? You just do it. So now it has become a bit like that. And I'm thinking if I tried to make a video where I was trying to explain it, I would completely balls it up because I'd just be concentrating on too much. Whereas if I just did it, probably what I should do is just do it without thinking, and maybe voice it over and go back over and maybe stop it and pause. That could work.
We'll sort something.
But yes, should we do that, people? Is that what you want to see? We will do it.
Let's
do like a short, or you could do like one of your.
We'll do a short. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll do that.
We'll have a go.
Andrea, hello from sunny South Wales. Yes, it's sunny here in West Wales as well, which is really good. Ken saying they pack, so you can't blame each other.
Pack our own.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Although I always end up lumbered with all the things like the toiletries, the medications, like the painkillers, the everything else you put together. I always end up in charge of all of that. And when that goes wrong, but he's the technical person. He brings all the chargers, all the wires or leads. So yeah, that's on you.
We have had a few packing dilemmas where we're on our way and we realise, do you pack my shorts, Luke? And you're like, no, you can pack
that's only ever happened once. But I do say to you, it's funny because it's happened to you once or twice before. It's one of the last things I say to you, have you got your swimming shorts?
Swimming shorts, and I think
he'd always say to me, have you got a phone charger? Yes, I have.
I think I've left shoes behind before now as well.
Yes.
I had 2 pairs of black shoes, one for formal night, one for normal night.
No. There was something really funny.
Was it brown ones?
No, you had brown shoes, you know, black shoes, and you were like, I'm not wearing a tuxedo with brown shoes. I was like, you can't, that's sacrilege. What did you do?
I can't remember.
Shoes? Yeah, I think we were. Luckily, we were Southampton, so we went to like shoes or somewhere. Yes, we did.
Something like that.
Yeah, we went somewhere, just got some cheap black shoes.
No, good job we noticed.
And then Brown from Dorset.
Paul catching his first live.
2 weeks till their cruise. Ooh, interesting. Where's Lynn Brown off to?
Phil Kitchens off on the cruise as well.
Yes. Ali, with any questions? Where are you going?
So we are. You're going to have to wait a bit longer, I'm afraid.
Drum roll.
Keep
drinking the drinks. We will announce. We shall announce.
Try and get some questions. Get through the questions that we've got.
About it. So you've missed it. It's scooted back. Why does it do that? It scoots back. We're going to ask that.
Yeah, it does that, isn't it?
It's very, very annoying.
The social club is what you're trying to find on Virgin.
That's the one. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Thank you very much, Phil.
Like a drinks package frightens me with Virgin. It can be a bit scary. We did the bar tab, so where you buy, say, I think it was $300 and you got $50 on board.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, we did. I think we bought 4 of them for our 7-night cruise.
Yeah,
excuse me if you hear the dogs.
That's our neighbour's dogs. See, the other thing as well is what you remember is sometimes when you buy a cruise with Virgin, they'll throw these promos, as you were saying, but they might give you a bar tab, but they sometimes give you loot as well. What's always worth remembering is if you don't use it, you will lose it. So if you have, say, $300 worth of tab and $300 worth of loot, you can use your loot to buy your drinks. So if you go through all of your tab, that's fine. Go into your loot that you can drink the drinks. The only difference is tab is specific for drinks, but loot can be used for anything on the ship. So massages, things in the shop, tattoos, whatever you want to do. No, you don't have meals to do, but sometimes you can pay extra for elevated things. But that's the point we get across. So use your tab, but if you have loot, you can use it for drinks. So keep that in mind. But you have to use it all though. We've had it, I think, when we got off Virgin the last time, do we have like $7 left on there, which we didn't spend? So I think we did quite well out of that, really. We did well.
Best time of year to visit Venice? Not too warm. So when did we go?
We went in May.
And it was hot.
It's humid.
Remember that day we were around St. Mark's? And it was hot that day, wasn't it?
So I think, I mean, if any later in the year, that would have been absolutely scorching. We've only ever been there once. We would like to go back. We've actually been talking about it lately.
Probably anywhere like that, you'd go like the shoulder seasons.
Shoulder seasons will make it cheaper too. Yeah. So then I don't know if they're a bit like here. You have shoulder seasons, but shoulder seasons, well, we get rain all the time, but it can be more rainier.
Could be. Right. Here we go, Luke. Got a happy birthday here.
Ooh. Wish my missus Dawn a happy birthday for yesterday. So, Dawn, happy birthday.
Happy
or,
belated
as you say in Wales, Pembroke happy. Everybody in the chat, raise a glass to Dawn and say happy birthday. We'll all scream, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! So, happy birthday, Dawn. Hope it was awesome.
It's good month birthday.
Oh, someone says Shemai. So we have some Welsh there. Shemai. So we said Pembroke Happis. That means happy birthday in Welsh. And Shemai means hello. It's a greeting in Welsh, by the way. Fun fact of the day. What's this here now? Question. Do you have to register for gratuities or can I pay Cash staff. Is this regarding which cruise line is this regarding now? Is this going back to Virgin?
That one?
Sure.
I'm just going to.
Yeah, because it might have been a previous comment. That's the thing with this. You go along the comments, and when you chat to yourselves, which is lovely to see, it just whizzes past, and then the question goes. And I think it somehow sort of updates. Anyone who ever does a live on YouTube will understand. It just goes boom, and all of a sudden you've lost it.
I have lost all the questions.
Yeah, like
let us know. We'll come back to you.
Panicking. So yeah, if Lauren can just ask the question again, because it'll come up if you can, please, and then just put which cruise line, because that will help immensely.
Good evening from Astragan Nice.
Where's that?
South Wales.
South Wales.
We're looking at cruising to Canaries from Southampton, September, October. Cruise with Celebrity, MSC and Princess previously. Any recommendations? Depends which one of them you liked most, I suppose.
I know, but if you're sailing from Southampton, obviously you do have the Bay of Biscay, which I'm sure you're well aware can be like a mill pond or it can be like a washing machine. But regards cruise line, saying you go with Celebrity and Princess, a good fit would be Cunard, because they do sail from the UK. However, you have got the likes of P&O and things, which if you like MSC, you could like a bigger, more modern ship. So P&O would, like if you went on, I think Iona does it, doesn't she, quite a lot? Princess, do they still do it? They do, I think, in the summer.
I'm not sure about that time. You might just get a tail end of them. Maybe just tail end.
That sort of time, I would say, it's probably going to be your P&O and your Cunard. Out of the two of them, it's worth doing a little bit of research and working out exactly what you want. I'm sure, as I say all the time, there is a cruise line for everyone and every mood. And it can be difficult what exactly you want from the cruise. Having seen that you say Celebrity and Princess, I would say Cunard would be quite a good fit.
Because you get one on Anne.
However, Celebrity and Princess are also not as dressy, although Cunard has relaxed the dress code a lot, as you were saying, Queen Anne especially. They do have the formal night, as you do on Princess, but with Cunard, you would have to probably wear a jacket.
Yeah, Princess isn't enforced, is it?
No. Or Celebrity, actually.
No.
Or you could look, different.
You could look at P&O as well, but again, if you're on Iona, they'll have one per 7 nights, a formal night on there, won't they?
But I think they do pretty good itineraries as well. They do quite a few of them. So they'd be worth looking at those.
Yes. I think, is there anything else outside? You might get a Fred.
I'm not sure about Fred, although
might do.
Yeah, you might do. It's very hard because you're only new to cruise with Fred. So same as Marella, we like them a lot and we will cruise them all again if that's anything to go by. But yeah, we're still trying to figure out all the little quirks, where they go, what they do, what time of year.
And to be fair, if you're happy to fly, flying over and joining Marella in Canaries would be quite a nice one. Instant sunshine.
Yeah, and all of your drinks are included still, or have they changed that now? Because a lot of them are changing packages and I'm trying to keep up to date. So it's good.
Just come off P&O Aurora, beautiful ship, best service ever had. We love Aurora. She's our first ever cruise, our first P&O. It's where we got engaged. Lots of fond memories. Great size, great service, because it's a small ship. You get really good service, don't you?
Yeah, really nice. I'm so glad you had a good time as well.
Yeah, you know, she's not modern, she's not flashy. Yeah. She doesn't got all the bells and whistles.
But we like it.
Any
plans for Majestic? Oh yes, we have. We do.
Yes.
We do.
We've forgotten about them.
We've got because we've booked them. They're so far in the future. You know what we're saying? And we're terrible. If we book a cruise too early, this is the awful thing with us. We will chop and change. By the time it comes around, we very often cancel, which is why we don't always announce our cruises, by the way, because we'd hate to disappoint you all. But we at the moment, as it stands, we have something on.
We've got a 7-night British Isles one, haven't we? We can say that.
It's not really British.
It's not. No, I suppose Ireland, isn't it?
But you might as well just say. But yeah, we have got a Majestic. We booked it like
the day went on sale.
It was really cheap. So we booked it. So we're hoping now it's booked. It's so far away, we're going to forget about it. Do all our other cruises first, and when it comes round, hopefully we'd have just paid it off.
Here we go. I'm a solo traveller. I want to go to Germany for like a week, but what cruise line would sell individual cabins without me having to pay? Right, this is really difficult. Solo travellers do get a raw deal.
They do.
If you look, the best ones I've seen when we've been doing the cruise deals and stuff, Ambassador do some solo cruises. And also look at Fred Olsen on release date, because what they tend to do is release them, and they last time they did it, they did like a guarantee that the price went up. They give you they guarantee your price for solo. I think or something like that, wasn't it? Until a certain date. So yeah, it's one of them. We do follow our page. We do post deals on there, and when there's a really good solo one, we do try and push that as well. And if you join our group, we've got a mod, Lizzie Lou. She works for another travel agency and which specialises in solo. She basically hosts solo cruises. Yep. So sometimes I don't know if they use the power of buying in bulk to get it reduced. Yeah, I'm not sure, but there are groups out there on Facebook as well, specific for solo travelling. Join them because when people see deals, they'll post. Yeah. You know, there are some, like I think our group cruise, the solo price again was double the price of individual. Yeah, of two people sharing. But when you doubled it, it was still quite relatively inexpensive. Inexpensive for a solo traveller. But yeah, it's a raw deal when they double the price. And I've seen sometimes it's over double the price, which I don't understand how that works. I don't understand. Well, I don't know if you can do it, but I'm sure sometimes you could probably just book two people and just have a no-show. Because I know we didn't say that. I know, but I know we did have it years ago. My nan was supposed to be with us, and she didn't come. She was just. We were three at that point. We were three, but say you were a two. I think. Well, she had it as well, did she? With a friend. Lynn off to Mediterranean, very excited. We've kind of just gone over this, but well. The Princess one, it came out. I don't know how we even saw it. And as you said, it was just so cheap. You know, when you see a price and you've been looking at cruises like we have now for years and years, you see something sometimes think that is cheap, and we just pounced on it. Literally, we picked up the phone as soon as we saw it and we booked it, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And it did go up really quite quickly afterwards, I think. We booked. It's difficult. We don't tend to book early. What I tend to find is like booking last minute is nice because you just get. Because I said you always fancy things, and sometimes you change the mood. Like I could feel partyish today, but when it comes to say the cruise I'm booking, say right now, I might feel like I want to relax and chill out, and it could be a different vibe or a different cruise line, or even the itinerary might be something I've changed my mind on. So I always find it hard to plan ahead, but booking in advance does seem to have some good deals, doesn't it? I think the trick of it is to book enough of them in advance. You've always got something coming up, like now, like we've got one coming up, and we've got more coming up for the rest of the year. We've got something ticking away, but that one's so far away that before we know it, it'll just be here. Yeah. And so I think you do it enough in advance. Between Fred, our next one in October, we booked well in advance. Yeah. We'll say well in advance, only about a year and a half. But between Fred and that, we had then a 6 months gap, which is why we've now just booked one for next month. We were intending to do a bit of a catch up with our channel, get things sorted out at home, bits and bobs. But yeah, so that's why we did that. It was on purpose. And the cruises that we have booked are kind of big cruises as well. So we haven't really answered the question. Bit of both. I think the best way to do it is to just see it. You just know, don't you? Marella was one we booked last minute, a couple of weeks before. Yeah. Because the price just seemed a lot better when we booked it last minute. I couldn't say when we booked a 0 2 days before we went. I can't say whether that was. Having looked at the prices of that since, I think it was very competitively priced. I don't think we were ripped off. We paid like 940 quid for 2 weeks, which I think is phenomenal. I think it was the last cabin as well. It was the last cabin we could book. We had no say in the room or anything. We just had to take this one room and that was it. So I'm not sure. It's difficult. How come the optics are empty? Yes. Haven't had the sun to use the bar. We've been wanting to have a party out here and no one has come. And they don't normally last long enough. And he refuses to put things like Malibu and all in them now because the sugar it never has time to settle in the shop. If it's so hot in here, I suppose you don't want ants and wasps. But no, they shouldn't come in here. But no, we'll get probably in the next couple of weeks. We'll get some gins up there. Yeah, we've got some Southern Comfort. It's somebody's birthday next week, so they should be drinking. Somebody's birthday, isn't it? Be drinking the drinks out here. I hope. I should do a birthday shout out, shouldn't I? No, not to me. That's really self-indulgent. No, that's naughty. That's rude. Lauren, 132 days until I do a Caribbean cruise. Fantastic. I haven't missed in the Caribbean because we haven't done Caribbean now for about 2 years. First 2 weeks today, I'll be on Queen Anne to Iceland. That'd be so good. I loved Iceland. Some happy birthdays. Shout out earlier. Birthday Dawn. We've scooted back by about 10-15 minutes. No, we're fine. No, we're good. Marella Discovery gratuities. So the question was, what was the question? So it was about Marella now. So Marellas are included. Yeah. So you can give extra if you wish, and they'll happily accept it. We gave them
Bring some envelopes, and I write their name on it. It makes it more official.
Exactly. And if you haven't got any envelopes, just pop to reception and ask.
They'll get you some.
And we did give tips to, there's a couple, I think, on Marella. Well, one of the guys was really, really grateful for it. You don't have to. But
and with that, we've had a few comments actually come in this week about Marella. So I just thought I'd just say it now. We've had the specialty dine-in, and when you go to a specialty restaurant, if you have the drinks package, it does work in the dine-in. Obviously, there are sometimes like a port or something that will be elevated, like premium, so you'll have to pay for that. But in general, if you're having like your red wine, your beers, and all that kind of thing, that'll be included. Also, the gratuities are already prepaid. That's all part of it. It's included. And if you book in advance on Marella Cruises, it's cheaper, yes, as well. Just like on other cruise lines, it's better to book ahead.
Yep. There's a great question about fly cruises.
Okay.
Right. Airport, we don't mind flying. Flying's fine. We hate the airport faff. I think this is kind of what this is getting around. Stressing about airports. If you book with P&O Marella, most of their fly cruises include your flight and your transfers. And not always, but in most cases, depending which airport you go from, they're chartered flights. So everybody on that flight is going on the cruise. So we've done it with P&O and Marella. With P&O, we went from Bristol. We were on the regular flight, but P&O arranged it all. P&O transfers. When we did the Caribbean on P&O, it was a chartered flight. So everybody on that was P&O. When you arrived at the airport, there was a P&O member of staff or a representative there. So if you're looking at doing a fly cruise, do it with P&O Marella and you'll have no stress.
Exactly. And I think one of them, which one was it, the Avia one, they literally, we didn't even pick up our case. I mean, that does chop and change. You have to read into it. But we literally got off the plane, down the thing, onto a bus, and that bus just took us straight to the ship.
So that was I think they call it chartered and bonded.
Yeah.
So that one was fully chartered. So basically we got off the plane onto a minibus, like you said. We headed to the port and we did all the kind of formalities to get into Antigua.
Then we have had it with when we went to Malta on Oceania. We did actually get off, have to collect our bags and put them. So it's always with check-in.
Yeah.
But if you hit it right, like we did on Avia, it was bloody lovely. It was so easy.
Yeah, don't stress. Honestly, if you're going to do P&O or Marella, don't stress about it. It's brilliant. Is it to me, or have you lost on the ship? No, never. We've been known to try and get into the wrong room.
On the right room, wrong deck.
Yeah, right room, wrong deck. Yeah. No, we do get it. And it's strange. One of us
and I got lost.
Yeah, it's normally one of us is fine, one of us is not. So if I know my way around, you normally can't. And if I know my way around, no, you know your way around, I don't. It's always usually one of us which gets lost more than the other.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. What's the best thing to do in Cherbourg?
Oh God. Right, I'll be honest. Last time we went there, what did we do? We just had a meal, didn't we?
Yeah.
You can go and see. There's a museum right next to the ship. You could do that. There is a submarine which we'd like to go and see. I don't know, is it a French naval submarine? You can go and see. To be honest, I think it's usually one of those ports I like to go to just stay on, have a ship day, and let everyone else get off, and then have more of the facilities to myself, like hot tubs. That's what I tended on doing in Cherbourg.
Doing. You've kind of just given away a little bit.
I haven't said a thing. But yeah.
Do you want to say where we're off to now, or do you want to get a few more questions?
I also like watching the Irish ferries pull up and seeing if I know them, because we've had ones that have been here before that have been down there, and it's nice to see them. Do you
want to do more questions now, or do you want to say where we're off to?
Well, you've got a minute. Do you want to do one more question?
Do one more question.
We're always rushing to do the questions. Okay. Dog's walked straight here again. We haven't walked to Poor Honey Pot.
Poor Honey's not been walked yet.
She will.
She's had her food, so
we've got to go over to the shop and we've got to get some baguettes, and we're going to have. We had lamb for roasting, and we're going to have lamb sandwiches for our tea.
Lamb baguettes. Hello, Kirsty. Or is it Kirsty?
No, Kirsty. Sorry, we know someone called Kirsty and someone called Kirsty, and we very often have to really read because we know.
Oh, okay, poorly enough. Oh, I hope she's feeling better.
Oh, hope you feel well soon. I really do. And I'm so glad we managed to entertain you. I hope you get well soon. Really do. Oh, that's awful. That is. Hope you. Yeah. Thirsty? Are we thirsty?
No, I'm doing that because I'm going to open what's behind me in a second.
Or you could do that to celebrate the launch.
That's why I was doing it.
Okay, I need to finish the facturers.
Reshoes. Trainers.
This now. Realised I was wearing the trainers. Oh, I hate that. I had a poor school teacher once, and I think she must have got when she was getting dressed for school. She must have like done it really early, and she had like a navy blue shoe and a black one. They obviously look the same. One had a bigger heel on it than the other. And she forever walked around like with a waddle because she didn't know she was in the wrong shoes. I'm sure she never ever changed them back.
Have you guys considered ambassador from Bristol?
We have, and we'd like to. It has to be a round trip, though. Ideally,
Yes.
Really has to be, and that's one thing I've come.
You've started coming round to ambassador because originally you were like, "Oh, can't do the purple and green."
Well, I said that about what changed that was I went on Virgin and I said I couldn't do the red, but actually it was fine. So I think I could do it. I would do it. I would like to do it. We're looking into doing it, but the itinerary, I do not want to get on a ship, which annoys me. I do not want to get on a ship in Bristol and then get off in Newcastle or Liverpool. I want it to be a round trip. It has to be a round trip. Even if it is Southampton to Southampton or Liverpool to Liverpool, that's fine. It just has to be a round trip, and then we will look into it. Because now we've done Newcastle with Fred. It was a long way to go, but I would do it again, especially if it was like the itinerary we did on Fred was 10 nights, so I'd do it for a longer itinerary.
There's plenty of round trips.
We would definitely look, as long as it's a round trip, we're looking into it. Yeah, because there's a couple of Christmas ones and all, but I don't know if we can fit it in this year.
Right, I'm going to turn that off there. I'm going to get another drink.
Oh, God.
It's down here somewhere.
You probably need to get around the other side, and you put it by the door.
Where is it? It's here somewhere.
Here we go. This is expensive stuff.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? You can explain where we're going then and what happened, how we came round to it. While I open this.
Okay, so can I answer
go
the
for
thing
it
as well?
What other thing?
Before it.
What thing? Yeah, you can.
Okay,
yeah.
So basically, ladies and gentlemen, I have to chat because he'll slap me otherwise. What happened was we had an invite the other day to a brilliant lady, like a pre-launch, is it like a press media kind of
press trip,
like a day,
press
like a party day basically. So we're going to go down to Portsmouth and go on board Brilliant Lady for her pre-maiden stuff. It's like a bit of a, what was it, like an event, isn't it? Like a launch event. So we get to have a look around the ship, poke about. I think we get a meal, we get some entertainment.
It's just a PR day, I think, isn't it?
They're actually, as it stands at the moment, I think Virgin are putting us up for the night in a local hotel. We're not still on board the ship yet. We are staying in a hotel in Portsmouth. So we're going to do that. So we thought, well, if we're going to have to travel all the way down there, maybe I thought, well, is there a cruise going? Because we're already there. We've already, paid the petrol. And I found a cruise for 2 nights on MSC Virtuosa. And I know a lot of people have been asking us, will you go back on Virtuosa again? You haven't been on MSC for a while. We've had bits and pieces come through. So we decided to go back on Virtuosa, only for a little jolly jaunt to Cherbourg, come back, little trip to France. So we're just going on for 2 nights, basically.
Yes. Are we mad to go on it for 2 nights in the middle of some holidays is the question.
We've been on MSC loads of times. The thing of it is, what we're going to do, we've done ship tours. We purposefully booked an ocean view cabin because we've only experienced an inside, and we've had 2 balcony cabins. The second one we didn't video because it was a group cruise. We had this really cool one actually, though. It was on the corner. So we had that one, but this time we thought, no, we're going to go for an ocean view, give that a whirl. So we are intending on making a video of that, show what that's like. And what we're going to do is, having been on the ship numerous times before, we're going to have a bit of fun, relax a little bit, but we're going to just video what we do as we do it. So if we go to
normally, as we normally do.
If we go to Ola twice, we'll go to Ola twice. If we go to Jean-Philippe's, we'll go to Jean-Philippe's. If we spend all day in the pool and the bar, we'll just video as we're doing it, because we've done ship tours, we've done cabin tours, we've got it all. So that's already on our channel. But we're just going, basically, because we're already there, we thought, well, let's just go. So if you're on that cruise, let us know.
Let us know.
Also, if you're about or you're in Southampton on the night of the 20th, we shall be about Southampton. We are meeting some friends, so we will be around, hopefully.
If you're on that cruise, let us know, because some people have said they're on it. Didn't know we were.
Oh, they really? Oh, yeah. I didn't know this. So there are people on it.
But no, then we said it in this chat. It was a message.
If you're on, we have friends who are on Celebrity, is it Apex? I keep on saying Beyond because that's when we went. It's Apex, isn't it? Hopefully, we will be able to wave. We will bring Banana Fingers hands, so we shall be waving. I think though we don't leave till 8 o'clock as Virtuosa. She's always late leaving, or mostly always late leaving. So we might go to the buffet. Did you say that evening? So we can basically see any other ship that's sailing away. It depends. Yeah, because we're Horizon, aren't we? So I'm assuming there'll be ships further up. So we will see them sail past. We shall wave the hand. We shall wave the hand. So yes, that is our grand announcement. We're going back on Virtuosa for 2 nights on August the 21st to Cherbourg back.
Very looking forward.
Prior to that, we're going on. We have a night in Southampton, and before that, we have this party day with Virgin for the press.
No, it's a party day. It's media day. Well, not a party. I think.
No, they did.
Yeah, the itinerary we've got. We've been led around the ship. So we'll see what happens.
They said there was a disco.
Yeah, there is a little party in tonight.
I was going to say they had, but I think we have to get off by 10.
Yeah, it's not late.
It's not like a party, but then that's not a bad thing because being responsible, and we'll probably have to
The
drive.
Virtuoso one. I am starting to look forward to that.
Were you looking forward to it before?
Well, more so now. I'm just kind of like getting. Now you've said like we're not having to film everything. It's going to be more relaxed. Not relaxed, but like chilled.
I bloody love Ola, and we had fajitas last weekend when we had the heat wave. We were outside. We had fajitas for our tea, and I said I really fancy an Ola, and the fact we booked that, I was like yes. In fact, I think other than I think we will go to the buffet on the first night, and we'll probably do Ola hopefully on the second. Is what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, that's our plan.
But we have got the premium drinks package, so that's kind of helped me. I'm like, I'm happy then. So I think we just spend our time in the Champagne Bar.
As I said, we're thinking of going off and seeing the submarine in Cherbourg, but I think to be honest, there's enough cruises that go there that often. And I know we went there last year on Queen Victoria. But obviously that video is not out yet. I was going to actually release it in between this and going on our next proper cruise, but I figured it's a bit out of season. So I might just make the videos and release them nearer next Christmas, because, we had a Christmas cruise on Queen Victoria. Yeah. So yes, we're most looking forward
to trying to see if anybody's... I'm just looking at my phone now to see if anybody else is on that cruise. If you are, do come say hello to us. And if you're looking for 2 nights and you want to go...
And even if you're, like I said, if you're not on a cruise and you're just around Southampton, let us know on the 20th. Get in touch, because we will be about probably anywhere ever fancy. It's never anywhere fancy. It's usually stuff like standing order. But I like it.
Where would you like to go? So we're back to questions now.
Okay, we're back to
because we are slightly behind. So keep the questions coming in, and we'll get them as quick as we can. Cheers to Prosecco, by the way.
Oh, cheers! Yes, cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Where would you like to go? That's completely different.
Again, this is a different one because it's perspective, and is it completely different to us or completely different to what other people have done? I mean, it would be nice to do like an expedition kind of cruise, but they're very, very expensive. If money was no object, I would love to go to like French Polynesia, all of those. I'd love to go to Thailand as well. So I've always often wondered, I don't know if anyone actually watches White Lotus. I think they should do a cruise one. Now that would be good. But that would appeal. I'd love to go to Hawaii, places like that would be absolutely fantastic.
Ali is asking about the group cruise. Question for the group cruise December 26. Would be with...
Leave that with us.
Yeah, leave it with us. Don't worry.
We've got plenty of
time to sort that out. As we did on our last group cruise, we will be trying to organise something in most of the ports, or if not, there's only 3. So we'll do something in all of them. And we have got some Christmas market experts on our cruise as well, who've told us some really good ones to go to.
Christmas market experts.
Yes, we were told there's a very good one in Hamburg, apparently, or very good Glugveen.
Okay, so let's see what happens.
They are in the chat, so they know who I'm talking about.
But anything for the group cruise stuff, I mean, obviously, it's very, very early days. We did it as early as we did because I think we probably have got a better deal for doing it that early. But things will come together nearer the time, and when we do, obviously we've got that Facebook group. If you're, I think everyone's joined it. That was
I'm James in that.
So we will put all that together. There will be chats, information. We'll be sorting things.
Just wish it was not so far away, because it's like December 26th. I just wish it was like this year.
The thing of it wouldn't have been fair to have done a Christmas group cruise this year and announced it when we did, because there's not enough time, and people need to save for Christmas presents, and they make arrangements, don't they?
So we just upgraded, Dawn's just upgraded our cabin to a junior suite on Marella Explorer, but holding off booking the suite for Voyager next year. Not been on a Voyager. We've only been on Explorer. Yeah. It's only the one Marella we've done.
I've never been in a suite. We only had that ocean view, which was sandwiched between the gangways, which I wouldn't do again.
But do it.
It wasn't unbearable.
If you can afford it, do it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
But yeah, so what are they doing? They've got
holding off a suite for Voyager.
So they've got a junior suite now, Marella. So maybe they'll experience, because Voyager and Explorer, they're very, very similar. The same sort of, they're sister ships, aren't they? Voyager and Explorer 2 are all the same sort of ship. So I mean, I know Voyager's a bit newer, I think.
So you could hold on. So something depends on what the itinerary is as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. See if it's justified. But maybe if you can afford it, do it.
Right. So that one we've just answered.
As your next cruise, that is done.
That did come in before we announced it, so that's how far behind we are. No, we've not seen that yet.
What's this?
What Happens to Amy Bradley? It's Netflix.
What happened?
You've got to watch it. We haven't got Netflix anymore, but you can't watch it.
What's it about?
It's a person disappeared off a cruise ship in the Caribbean.
Oh right, is it like one of the? Is it not the poop cruise things? Like a docudrama?
No. It's not. It's not the poop cruise.
Yeah.
But no, it's a Netflix series. We need to get it back. Get Netflix.
Yeah, but you also need to get Paramount's back because I need Star Trek Discovery and not Discovery. Stranger New Worlds is back on. I need to watch that.
What's the best specialty restaurant in your opinion? We've done some good ones, haven't we?
Yeah, that's some good ones. I'm really trying to think now
the Steakhouse on Celebrity Beyond was amazing.
Was really good.
We love Ola on MSC Virtuosa.
It's quite an informal, very relaxed. Yeah. But then I do love Crown Grill.
Crown Grill on Princess. If you're on P&O, Sindhu is probably just about up there. Yeah. Glasshouse or Sindhu? Is it Sindhu probably?
Epicurean is quite fancy, but it's a bit hit and miss with me on what they actually serve.
Marella.
I do like Keel and Cow though.
Oh yeah, Keel and Cow. Yeah, P&O Keel and Cow.
And I love the burger and stuff. But I mean, a lot of people don't like Keel and Cow. I know Ken's in the chat and he's the same because he feels like it's a walkway. But I mean, what is a gastropub though? Is that kind of meant to be more like that kind of thing? I don't know. But I can understand what you mean though.
I do like my restaurant to be more
restaurant. Yeah, you want it to be a restaurant. I understand that.
Marella. We did the dining club. That was really good on there. That was a very good one.
That was really good, actually. And I tell you what was really good, and I got to hand it to him, was what we did on Fred Olsen. And I will
this week's vlog, by the way.
Yeah, this week's vlog. And that was actually we say it was the most expensive thing to do on Fred. That's the most expensive dining experience we've had, period.
Is it?
Well, yeah, £80 each.
I suppose it is, isn't it?
Because you think when we went on Cunard and stuff, and when we went to Todd English and all, like back in the day before
it was only $50, wasn't it?
Yeah, and when you think that was the most expensive. It was 50, wasn't it, for the one on Marella, that dining club?
Yeah, that included your drink.
We thought that was the most expensive time. The celebrity one was 60, which was really nice. But this was the most. Yeah, it's not just expensive for Fred. It was the most expensive dining experience we've ever done.
So if you've not seen last week's vlog yet, watch that after this.
Yeah,
really good dining experience. The only fault we'd say about it, and one that we passed on, I think most of the
sommelier actually said he did. Yeah.
So it was done during the day. It was a lunchtime. Yeah. It was a 5-course wine and food pairing, and it was also on a formal night.
If you're ever on a Fred Olsen cruise, I would definitely recommend doing it because the wines were really good. They were very expensive premium wines. I think they're expensive to me anyway. Like it's Veuve Clicquot and things, wasn't it? With the Louis Bouchon starter and stuff.
We haven't really answered which is the best because we've
it's very difficult. I will say this. We know we say celebrity. It didn't not work for us, but something just didn't quite click with us. We did enjoy Celebrity, but I would say that was probably still up there. Would you?
Yeah.
That and Dining Club was very, very good.
Dining Club and Fred.
And the Fred one. It's very hard to say which was best because they all offer something unique. Obviously, the Fred one was wine and food pairing.
We have got favourites on each cruise line.
That's the best way of looking, yeah.
Ian, 9 weeks live, first cruise. Oh, first cruise. Brilliant.
First cruise ever, wow.
We will warn you, it is addictive.
Yes, it's exciting. Just go on it with an open mind, and what you tend to find if you're on all the Facebook groups, you will find people who enjoy this, that, and the other, but everyone's got their own perspective. Just go on it, honestly, open mind, and just take it all in, and just enjoy it for you.
What Marella Cruise are you looking at next? We haven't got anything planned at the moment.
We haven't got anything planned, but we definitely do Marella again. I would like to go on Voyager. I don't think Discovery 2 really they don't really do it. They're not appealing to me as much. Not that I wouldn't go on them, but
I'd try.
Like there's some ships you just want to try. Yeah.
Do you put that one up or not? I'm watching both.
Choices. Yeah, we do. Yeah. But the thing is, we always decided we just like to show it for what it is. We don't want to do these clickbaity, sensationalized videos that highlight the wrong things with cruising because we're here to enjoy it, and we feel privileged that we've got the opportunity and the means to do it. So
and that's why we always let our hair down.
And it's I know I do it as a job, but it's my holiday as well. It's very difficult. You've got to find a balance. So I do tend to try and get some elements of being serious and informative. But the other part of it is still to have fun. It's still a holiday for us at the end of the day.
And then the last part of that, we've already discussed that group cruise. That's so if you only recently joined us, we've got a group cruise in December 2026. It's sold out within the week. It went on sale because we wanted to limit the numbers to make sure we
would have liked to have done one this year because we obviously did one last year, which was a raging success. I hope everyone seems to enjoy themselves. That's the feedback we've had. So that's what encouraged us to do it again. But as I said, I had in mind that I wanted to do something. What the truth be told is we actually looked at doing a Christmas cruise for this year, but I don't know where we got confused, but the ship and everything, we had it all planned for. It was the wrong year, which happens. And then we thought, I was like, oh, damn.
Is that the one now we've actually booked anyway?
No, because...
Was that for us?
No. I think we were originally looking at Queen Marie 2. Okay. For the group cruise for Christmas. And I think that's this year, but it's not doing what I want it to do. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, it changed. So that's why we did what we did.
Cruising Fanatic. I did see, I think you've beat Joe and Dan. I think you've hit number 1 on the chat thing now.
Oh, this.
Anyway, on the Emerald Princess 11 days, we have the Plus package booked. We're wondering about the Premier. So we've never done the Premier package. We've only ever done the Plus.
Mark is probably in the chat as well, who is like a princess expert.
Yes,
so that's from Cruise and Gaze.
So if you look for Cruise and Gaze, they're princess experts.
I know if you go for the more premium, don't you get like unlimited
specialties?
You get ice creams and stuff.
Yeah,
don't
specialty dining.
Can you go to Alfredo's as much as you want as well, or is it still only because? If you get the normal one, you only go there twice now, can't you?
Yeah.
But if you've got the elevated one, the Premier, is that you can go there as much as you like. So the ice creams, you only get 2 originally, but then you get.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
It's one of those things we've always got to look at it to try and work it out. But
they've changed all these things. The last time we went on Princess, they didn't even have this Premier thing, did they? It was just the ordinary package.
But if Mark and Elliot from Cruise and Gaze are in the chat, they will tell you exactly. They worked it out for you. Okay, doing Marella, but Virgin flight. So if it's a chartered Virgin flight, brilliant, because you'll all be going on the cruise. If not, you'll probably have to pick up your own luggage.
Yeah.
And then once you're at the airport, you just look at the Marella signs, and there you go. So when we went on, we were TUI flight.
We were TUI flight. That's the whole thing. Was put together, wasn't it?
But then saying that, we did Virgin with.
But then saying that, when we were on Marella, we did have to get, even though it was a TUI flight and it was all done TUI, we did still have to get off the plane, go through, collect our bags, then physically put them on the coach. The difference being, once we put them on the coach, we didn't see them again until we were in our room. They did sort it out for us at the other end, but this flight end, we did have to physically put them on the coach.
Try and find out whether you're on a bonded or a charter flight.
And again, it's one of those things where there's a Facebook group these days for just about anything. Nearly every cruise, I'm sure there's one for this one we're going on now. Just look for it. There might be a group, and people in there will know. People will phone. People will find out. It could be welcome information.
Lovely Emma's in the house. Emma Cruises. I like the shoeboard
submarine. Okay, be interested. I think we will do it, but we're just not. Maybe if we were on like when you do a 7 nights Northern Europe cruise and you've got more time, we're probably more likely to try it then. But as it's such a short cruise, we're literally only doing it because we're down there anyway. I think we'll just spend the day on the ship.
We will. I'm not going to get off. P&O's dress code. Yes, it is. Well, it's not strict, as in there are venues which don't have a dress code and there are venues which do. So when there is a dress code in place after 6 o'clock, you'll only be able to go into those venues if you adhere to the dress code. On gala night, they will expect a shirt and tie kind of job, won't they? It doesn't have to be a full tux. But again,
just have normal suits.
If you don't want to go and if you don't want to adhere to the dress code, there's places for you to go on the ship. You don't have to. Just means you won't be able to use things like the main dining room.
Yeah.
But the pub's still there, the buffet's still there. So there's still things you can do. So don't stress about it. That's one thing a lot of people stress about is the dress codes, but you don't need to stress. A bit of research into it and you're good. Irish Ferries and Inishmore is still very much in Dover.
Still very much in Dover, yeah. We used to get, when either Inishmore was having refits or there were things changing, we used to get the Yates. And that one goes to Cherbourg, doesn't it? So we used to have that come here. And there was another one as well. They changed the name, Oscar Wilde, wasn't it? Yeah. That's gone back to Dover now as well, isn't it? That was from Pembroke Dock too. So we've got, what have we got now? Innisfree, haven't we now? We've got, which has still got the cow catcher on the front. But they chop and change. But Inishmore is, because I saw here when we watched that Port of Dover thing, busiest port, whatever they said. We saw that. We saw it there, didn't we, in the background?
Sorry, I'm just looking at time the questions are coming and how much time we've got.
I was wondering, what are you doing on the phone?
I'm just getting conscious of how where we're behind, basically. So you're gonna sing the song.
What's this? Oh no. Actually, I was really surprised because I've been editing that right now. Like literally, I'm starting to, the videos are starting to overtake me in like how much I can get out and how fast. And I know the next episode, which is for next week, it's not even at music stage yet, which is not
that's Olsen.
Yeah, that's Olsen. And yeah, when I was editing it, I was half expecting to hear that song in the background on that little train, and I was like, please don't, because it will be stuck in my head for months. And I'm glad it's gone.
So we did the trolley train, or whatever you call it, the land train, and there's a song on that. And if you've been on it, you'll know what we mean. It gets stuck in your head,
and it stays and weeks after. And I've got rid of it, and I don't know it now, and I'm glad I don't know it now. But when I thought when I was editing, it was going to come back, but it didn't. So yeah, I'm still editing that, by the way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be going live next week. So, because I've just got this week to apply for it. And then next week, then after that is the last one.
Emma says, like, we can talk just by looking at each other.
What's that now?
Emma says, I like how you can talk just by looking at each other.
Okay.
Yeah, when we see something, we're like, Jerry and Dan, we were enjoying Virtuoso. Had some great.
I was very, very busy, but it was a lot.
That group cruise was so much fun. But it was just so busy.
MSC is my heart's gone. MSC is a very busy ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I like it for its life, and that gallery it's electric, isn't it? I'm hoping. What I want to know is, I'm assuming we'll have a white night. I'm assuming, but I don't know what other theme nights will be. Will we won't have a tux one or not 2 nights. I'm sure. If not, I won't.
Phil says he thought we were going to go to the yacht club. No, we couldn't afford it. We did get one of those bid through emails, and I think it's £100 per person to bid for the yacht club.
But then it's inside. I don't know. I'm not paying that to go inside.
I think Emma can hear the dogs barking.
Yeah, and
Phil says 20th. You're not here. No, it's next month. Next month. When is Max back in stock? Right, we need to find out on Max. Yes, I think he's out of stock, and I think we're very low on lanyards and hands. If not, they might be out of stock as well. So the shop is looked after by somebody else for us, so we don't know top of our head where things are. But yes, we want Max. Max is a very popular little monkey, isn't he?
He is. I would like him to be more what do you call cartoony.
Yeah. Yes. Dax is listening to your neighbour's dog.
Oh god!
I read. Sorry, we didn't realise it was that loud.
Maybe it's because the microphone's through the bar. But,
can you hear the water fountain as well? Then that's in the background. I wonder.
And Honey did come out earlier on and start crying. Oh, she's lying on the other chair up there.
Yes, we've been on Iceland's cruise. We did P&O Arcadia to Iceland and Norway and Ireland back in 2019.
So look for it, because a lot of people say, I don't know how, they say it's their favourite series they've ever watched of ours. The videos aren't as long because it was earlier days and times, and we do look a lot younger, but we are, it's a good series with about 14 episodes.
Yep. Just search P&O Arcadia Cruise Monkeys. We should come up with that.
We did a lot of stuff in Iceland. We did everything in every single port. We did see Wales. We went to the Blue Lagoon. It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah. We did some fantastic excursions there. It's absolutely. I would love to go back to Iceland.
Yeah. No, we're not. I don't think we're going to bother putting the bid into the yacht club, even though it's only £100.
Because it's just we literally just go in there because we're there anyway. It wasn't ever planned. I mean, in fairness, we wouldn't. These days, we wouldn't normally go and book a 2-night cruise. It's just because right place, right time. And we thought we're here. Let's just go. It's better than coming home in a car. And the thing is, as well, I tend to find when you do these ship visits, you don't really. If you're just doing a ship visit, you get really like, oh, I wish I was going on a cruise now. So I figured out this time we'll literally go on there and we say, right, yeah, we're going on a cruise tomorrow, so we'll enjoy it.
If it's ports of call, if ports of call not in the equation, more cruises inside cabin or less cruises and suites. We'd probably go more cruises inside, but we are starting to go ocean view to get a balance.
Ocean view is a nice happy balance. I've gone, but if it meant for me, if it means cruising more or not being able to cruise, or you know what I mean, I'd rather go in inside and cruise more often than not cruise, because I'm going balconies like. If that makes sense. However, I appreciate you can't beat a balcony. A balcony is definitely better than inside. I'm not going to say it is, but if the budget allows, they'd go for a balcony, obviously. But yeah, inside, if it means I get to cruise, I'll take it.
But we are kind of stuck because I've only got so many days leave, so we can't cruise as much as we'd wish to.
But then again, you do also have to weigh in where you're cruising. So like Norway and things, you would want a balcony if you can. Or in our case, like for your birthday, we did do an ocean view because we did want to see some scenery, even though we've been there numerous times, which is why we did it. We thought ocean view would be fine.
We're cruising on Queen Elizabeth to Alaska.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely. The ship looked beautiful in your video. Yes, we'd love to. The problem with Queen Elizabeth is that she's not she's not been in the UK for
ages.
For a couple of years
but
now.
She's had a refresh as well. I'm sure didn't visit with Rich and Helen. They've been on her since her refresh. Visit with us, sorry. Yeah. Worth looking at. But, but we really enjoyed Queen Elizabeth.
We would go on it again, just she's not been over here. To be honest, we did look at an Alaska cruise on her as well for next year, I think that was. Just it didn't call at the ports we wanted to go to. So
we found it quite a good deal, and then we realised why it was a good deal. Because it didn't go to the, I want to say, was it the Glacier Bay? I didn't go there or something.
James is asking about tipping a cabin steward. So it depends. We don't tend to tip anybody before. We wait until we've got good service to tip somebody.
Usually towards the end of the night when we sort of, or the last night of the cruise or second last night of the cruise, when we sort of see them, because you know the names, you get to chat to them, we sort of say, oh, thank you for everything, and then we sort of give them their little envelope, and that's what we do.
Because sometimes we think if you tip, maybe they think then they're expected to be or keep up that service. We'd rather do it towards the end to know exactly how it is.
We just leave it. We just keep it.
So we like auto tips because you just forget about it and just give it a little extra if somebody's gone really long away.
The thing of it is, at least you know when you've given that person that envelope, you've given it to them. But when you're tipping a company, a big corporate company, you don't know how much they were actually ever really getting.
I met somebody today who's in the first family cruise a couple of weeks ago. I loved it so much. But it's addictive. It really is addictive.
We did that. I think we booked. We went on the very first one. I was quite apprehensive. I always wanted to do it, and I was really into history and stuff. Went on Aurora. Fell in love with that, and I know it was within 2 months I booked Queen Marie 2 when we went, me, you and Vicky, and then I think we did have to wait a while after that, didn't we? Then wait about another, it was the following year, wasn't it? We went on Arcadia then, but it does get really addictive.
Does it? So we're coming up towards 8 o'clock. I can see a few questions, but if you've got any
someone's asked if we've got the drinks package, which we have.
No, I know. I was just going to say, if you've got any questions, pop them in now, so we can get them answered before Luke kind of runs it.
I'm trying to whiz through.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying, if you've got any more questions, pop them in now. We'll go over. We'll go over by a little bit. We're fine with that. We've got alcohol. It's fine.
What's this? Your top 3 ports to Vista. I love Dubrovnik. Top 3 ports to Vista.
To visit.
Oh, visit. Oh, yeah. That's right. I love Dubrovnik, Madeira, and Cadiz. Our top 3. Dubrovnik is one of them for sure.
Dubrovnik's up there.
Really gone to love Flam.
Flam's Olden's a nice one as well in Norway. But we have done a lot of stuff in Olden now.
Yeah, I did like Flam. I love the Viking bar. I'm really trying to think now what other places we've been to. Venice was beautiful. Really liked Venice.
Martinique, like we said earlier,
Madeira
really nice.
is lovely.
Oh yeah,
I can't. It's really hard. That's a horrible question.
Funchal Madeira is gorgeous, isn't it?
I can't give a top 3 because it's something we like, and they all offer something different. Yeah, Caribbean, I love. Yeah, it's really hard to pick.
Sorry,
and the thing is, it will always constantly change because it's like a cruise line. You get off a new cruise line. Oh, that's my favorite now. We get off this. Oh, it's my favorite ship, and then you end up. Everyone says that, don't they? Yeah. That the last cruise is their favorite or their favorite.
I'm just looking. Can you make sure you give this video a like, please?
What's this? Any advice on how to tie yourself to the Bahamas?
Again, if you haven't seen last week's video,
obviously for obvious reasons, folks, this is not actually included in the vlog, so don't get any grand. Everyone be swamping on. Oh my god, what's this? What happened was we had this the lunch, didn't we? The dining experience with the food and wine period, and there were wines included, and we sat by the pool all day. The pool was closed, the hot tub was closed. We sat by the bar. The barman looked bored, bless him, so we entertained him as much as he served us, and it was fun. We went down to get ready. I'd had quite a few drinks. The sea was really quite rough.
You found the ship quite rough in general.
I did find the ship quite boppity-boo. Went into the shower, and what happened was we'd been to the spa. We took the bathrobes back And for some reason, we put the bathrooms. The lady took them.
We had bathrooms in a cabin.
But she took them back to wash 2 of them. But for some reason, we were left with this random the tie that goes round them. So basically, what happened was I was in the shower and we just draped it over the thing. We were hoping she'd take it. We draped it over the handrail thing. And I was in the shower and I thought I was going to go. And I thought, well, wait there, what's going on? There's a rail behind me. So I thought I was quite clever at the time because I was drunk. And I got the thing and I wrapped it around me and I tied it to the handrail behind me. And when the ship was going, I remember washing and I remember feeling it. I was like, oh my God, this actually works. And I started laughing. And with that, then I don't know what you were doing. You were grabbing a toothbrush or something. I was just crying.
I think I could hear you laughing so much. Crying. I think I said, "What's going?"
And he opened the curtain. I was just like, ah! I was literally the wave come because you were holding on to the door at that point, and I was like, "Look at me, I'm not." And you were like, "What are you even doing?" I was like, "I'm not falling over," and I was just loving my life. But I come back, it was such a laugh. I think the alcohol certainly helped.
Yes.
It was one of those things. If you'd have been there, it would have been quite funny. But then I can't show you for obvious reasons. I could, I suppose, blare it all out, but no, I wouldn't. I'm not into that.
But no, I think it was one of those
fans.
We laughed so hard on that one. It was just like,
it was just random. But that's what happened.
So Max is off on Scarlet Lady on Tuesday with Phil.
Lovely. See his little adventures. Someone said they can't hear the fountain. That's good.
Okay, that's good because that's been on constant. And
now, cruising gays have answered.
And now there's a ladies' spa in another neighbour's garden as well.
Ours will be fired up later.
Yes. We're going to Marella Explorer in May 26th, our first ever cruise. How was your experience on that ship? We loved it.
Really, really enjoyed
loved it.
I really wish I'd cruised with Marella earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The food was good. The staff were friendly. The drinks package was brilliant.
If you haven't seen the vlogs, head over to YouTube, Cruise Monkeys, and put in Marella Explorer. You can see the vlogs. And we just bring you along with us. Yeah. So you'll see exactly what it's like.
It is what it is. We did a lot of lovely things as well, lovely ports. It was nice, really good.
Would you cruise on cruise as Drake's Passage? That's a really rough one. Oh, you probably wouldn't do too well on that.
I'm funny though. Sometimes if it's rough, I'm fine. Sometimes it can be the in-betweeny bit. If it's calm, I'm fine. But if it's just a little, I can't explain it. Does that even make sense to people? Like if it's physically really rough, I handle it better than if it's just slightly sometimes. And if I'm not hungover, that helps.
Jane is saying, I think it was, Jane. Things to do in Lisbon, please.
Like I haven't done it yet, but I would like to do the tuk-tuks.
Tuk-tuks are on my to-do list.
A tram would be fun, but I've not done that.
We've been there. We've just kind of walked around the city, walked up to the castle, had pasta donatas, whatever you call them, coffee. Time Out Market. I don't know if that's still there. We went there and had a walk around, tried some forts and stuff.
Good. What else? There are a couple of. There's another little castle on the front of a fort, and there's a couple of other monuments you can go and see. Yep. The best bit, though, or in my opinion, I love sailing underneath the April 26th bridge. That's really quite good. I would say it's April 26th bridge.
26th.
Oh, I don't know. The bridge.
The bridge.
I don't know.
Santorini. We've never been to Santorini.
We were supposed to go on Bloody Sun Princess, which we didn't get to do. We would like to go. We would like to do that though.
People.
Someone said Time Out Market is still here. Phil says Time Out
brilliant.
Market still has
it's a nice little walk around that one. Would you do a group meetup near you in West Wales? I might think about that.
We would. I just don't know. Is there actually? Well, I suppose if we asked, but we've never really thought about it. I always assumed everyone lived away. We
assumed that, and we've got two couples on our group cruise from same town as us.
That's not a bad idea, actually. No, we could do that. Yeah, good idea. No, I can't believe we've never really thought of that. Not local.
Ken says the food walking tour in Lisbon's fantastic.
There we go.
Yes. So I think we're coming to the end. I don't think there's any more questions. If there are, you've got about a minute to get them in, and then we're going to call it a night and go and walk a little puppy.
A little puppy. She's been really good. She's been really good. She's curled up on the bench over there. And to be fair, I'm surprised because Honey loves the sun and the sun has gone and she tends to move to follow the sun and she's not moved. She's sleeping there and she's not. She only come down wind. I think she stayed back. Yep. She's good. So if you're still watching, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That'd be really good. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. You can follow us on Cruise Monkeys UK on Facebook, Cruise Monkeys UK on Instagram, and we've got Cruise Monkeys Crew
on our Facebook as our group.
And if you're thinking of booking a cruise or even a land holiday, or you know anybody that is, please does that
works there.
Thing
So we work with Travel Village. So if you scan that QR code or head to cruisemonkeys.com/book, fill in the form there, and one of the expert team will be in touch.
Wasn't it the 21st? Wasn't the 26th? This is 25th.
25th. There you go. And while we're just talking about one little thing, because some people have now gone, but one little Brucey bonus, we are off to Blackpool as well, aren't we? In August.
Oh yeah, we are.
Forgot to mention that.
We forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Lovely.
One more question about Charles. I think.
One more. What about Charles? Oh, like what to do there? Oh, the botanical garden was absolutely fantastic. Cable car.
Botanical gardens.
Oh, and then maybe basket back down. Yes, that would be a perfect day. But you'd have to plan it properly. Go up early. Get your cable car up before it gets too busy. Go around the gardens. That was fantastic. And you don't need to go to. There's two gardens. There's one that you have to take another cable car to, and there's one that's right next to the one you originally get off. That one's fine. We really enjoyed it. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's really good, really pretty. Recommend it. Go have a mill around it and then go down a basket, maybe down. I mean, obviously there's a bit of queuing involved, so you'd have to plan it in. But that's my perfect.
When we first went, then we did the cable car up, basket down. Second time we went up the cable car, saw the gardens, came back in the cable car. Brilliant port. And make sure
is good as well.
As I say, make sure you explore the seafront or area in the front, the Blandies and things like that. Rocket Man, thank you very much.
I supposed to give this dog some treats. And we're very lucky actually. I haven't heard Sue shouting out. I haven't heard that yet.
Anyhow, thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with us. We hope you've enjoyed.
Yes. Bye everybody. Take
Bye.
care. Cheers.